Hey guys, today I'm gonna come to you to talk about bereavement. Um, I don't know if any of you ever lost a parent before or a guardian, um, someone in your family that's really close to you. You know, it's not easy losing somebody, but I've lost a parent. It's almost 2 years now, and it still feels like yesterday. Some days I can't sleep properly. Like today, I've been up all night. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm still up. My dad got killed, got shot in the neck. One day, coming home from work, he decided to stop at a bar to play snooker or pool, as they call it. And I'm not sure about the whole story as yet because I've been hearing back and forth, this and that, blah, 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 all sort of bullshit, really. But the shock of it almost gave me a heart attack. I got a call from Jamaica saying, "It's your dad." This was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I got a call from a family member telling me it's my dad. Before that, or while I was, before that, I couldn't sleep properly that night. That night I was very uncomfortable. Because I'm in London. London and Jamaica are two different time zones, as you know. So they are behind. London, we're a bit forward. We're like 4 hours or 5 hours ahead of them at the time. So obviously I was feeling very uncomfortable all night. I couldn't sleep properly. So then I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up again at 5 o'clock in the morning by the school. Then now looking back at it, I realized I was feeling uncomfortable because something had happened. My dad had gone. His soul has left his body. He died instantly. One shot. They said, it's my dad, it's my dad. So I said, what do you mean it's my dad? What's wrong with my dad? How can someone just wake me up out my bed by a shot? Because I heard a phone ring. I think, who's ringing me this hour of the morning? So I just quickly got up, but just ran out in the living room to answer the phone. I could hear it's my dad. So I said, what's wrong with my dad? Oh, did you get a message? I'm like, what message? Oh, somebody was texting me on blah blah. I'm like, well, I was sleeping, so I wouldn't know. Oh, your dad is dead. What? What do you mean my dad is dead? I started walking up and down the house like I was going crazy. I couldn't breathe properly. I was having a panic attack. All I could have said, what do you mean my dad is dead? And all I could just keep saying after that was no, 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 no. I think I said no for about 5-10 minutes straight. Because I was thinking, is this some prank? Like, so then now I started checking my Facebook because I've got lots of family and stuff on Facebook. And I see a lot of people inboxing me, telling me it's my dad. So then my cousin hanged up now because she's the one that broke the news to me, telling me that my auntie is gonna call me in a minute. So I'm like, oh, okay. So then that's when I started checking all the messages, and you know, when they're all saying the same thing, I started to think, shit, you really dead. And this was like, he died on a Tuesday, and I found out like the Wednesday morning. So that morning now, obviously I couldn't go back to sleep. I had to ring my mom and my sister straight away and told them, and I was out of it. I think that time I was in such a shock. My body didn't know what to do. So that same morning now, I had to take my son to school. And I was thinking, how am I gonna face the road? Because the way I was crying, I didn't think I could stop to go out to take my son to school. I didn't think I could face the world. So I went out that morning, and for some reason I was just smiling, because if I didn't smile, I would have been crying on the road. And I smiled to disguise the fear that was going through my head, to think that my dad has really gone. So I walked to school. It's bloody eyelash. I walked to school with him, came back, and on my way back, I just felt like going to bust out crying, because I was thinking, I'm walking around like everything's okay, and it's not. My dad's dead. And then while I was walking, I had this little thing. It said, I was trying to think, shit, I can't even remember my dad's voice. How is it, and why is it when someone dies, you forget what their voice sounds like? And as soon as I put the key through the door and came in, I just let it out. I was just crying. I cried so much because I'm the firstborn for my dad. I look like him. I'm like his twin. And to think he was such a humble man, so handsome and kind. In his soul, he wasn't a fighter at all. He didn't go around making trouble. He didn't hurt people intentionally. And until I was a big girl, the last time I saw him before he died was, I saw him 6 years, almost 7 years before. So I saw him at my sister's wedding 7 years prior, before he died. So that's the last time I saw him. Was like, now my son is 8. He never met my son. My son's 8, so it's 8 years now I haven't seen my dad. And then the last time I saw him was at my sister's wedding, and he still let me sit on his lap. Yeah, I remember it, he dressed up as a girl for us when my cousin, we were just putting clothes on him and stuff, and he was so laid back, he would let you do anything to him. He was a lover, not a fighter, definitely. Women loved him everywhere he goes, and I don't know what happened, but somebody was jealous of something, and they decided that my dad was not worth living anymore. Now, 2 years down the line, I could honestly say I can't deal with it. I will never wish death on anybody's parents. And now I know what it feels like when someone loses a parent, because before, when someone loses somebody, it would be like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. But you never know until you really feel it. He's gone, and he's never come back. And I don't know what his voice sounds like. And the reason I'm called Georgia is because of him. And it kills me because sometimes I hear Ray Charles' song Georgia, and that's why he called me Georgia. He called me from that song, and he used to sing it to me all the time. And I can just randomly hear Georgia playing somewhere, and I have a feeling that I know that he's near me, and he wants me to remember him probably with that song. But it breaks my heart to know someone had killed him. Someone feels they had the right to take the gun out and kill my dad for nothing in a bar. He took him into a fucking toilet and shot him. And I hope to God that God will have mercy on you guys, because if you ever face God's wrath, I'm sure you won't like it. And I'll pray for you guys that killed my dad, because I know the same way my conscience is killing me, because I want to know who killed my dad. I hope your conscience is killing you for what you did for nothing. You just took someone's life. But I'll pray for you. Yeah? Because my dad has kids that loved him and still do. I've got little kids that's younger than me, that now I'm older, I have to be more responsible for. When my dad died, his girlfriend was pregnant with my little brother. And when he died, the girlfriend was 8 months pregnant. So she came to the funeral to see a man get buried while she was heavily pregnant. And you guys can do shit to people and get away with it. It's not fair, but that's the way the world is now, isn't it? People just want to kill anybody for nothing and not think about their family. My dad was always loved and always be loved by a lot of people. Because I never thought he would get shot in the neck. Of all the things. But only God knows what happened. God is not sleeping. And I pray that He gives me the sanity to keep going on for my kids and my husband and for my little brothers and sisters that's still crying over you, Daddy, and I will always love you. And this is why sometimes I don't have an appetite to eat or to sleep. But with the grace of God and the mercy, I will get over it. Bereavement is not easy. And I said this almost 2 years now. And it still feels like yesterday. And I thank God I haven't turned to alcohol and hard drugs. Thank God I haven't turned to anything that will make worse. All I do is pray and cry and try and move on and forget about all the shit people have done and said about him. Because even to this day, he's not resting in peace. But I know the Lord will keep you, Daddy, and I miss you every day. As they say, you're my twin, and sometimes I'm scared to look in the mirror. But I'm happy I met you. And I'm happy I got to spend all those years with you. And I will cherish the memories that I always have. And I'm so sorry I can't remember your voice when you used to say to me, hello baby girl. Who's gonna call me baby girl now? Who's gonna call me baby girl? Who's my dad? When I was born premature, I almost died. And my dad and my mom tried their best for me to help me grow to this beautiful, calm woman I am. And I'm so happy I still have my mom. So happy. Because I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. So please guys, cherish your parents, whether you love them or hate them, because they are your parents. They brought you into this world regardless, and you can never turn back the hands of time once it's happened and once they're gone. So there's nothing I can do but wait till one day hopefully I'll see his face. Then after he died, I had my son, just like, or not even a year after, my son was born. And I still feel that my dad is in him, a part of him. So, I love you, Daddy. I love you so much, and I'll always love you. Your little champion girl. Bye, guys. I can't do this anymore. All I can say is love your parents. Please, and cherish them as much as you can. Bye.